Good for you. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know if he's going to leave if he gets voted out. What if he doesn't fucking leave? I know most of you have thought that because now it could happen because we don't know how government really works anymore. We used to think there was rules and stuff, but clearly none that weren't bendable or completely eradicatable. Is that a word? I mean, there doesn't seem to be any rules. Kind of 3 days into him not leaving, people would be like, is he still there? This is so weird. It's so weird. I know, it's fucked up and weird. Totally fucked up and weird. Is he just gonna stay there? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, what do we do? I don't know. Do we even go to yoga anymore? Oh, we have to go to yoga. Like, now more than ever, we have to go because that energy is important out in the world. And the instructor, Chelsea, will be sad if we don't go, and I'm worried about her. Oh, thank you. Look, I don't really know. I don't know how it all, I don't know. Obviously, none of us do. And you're just trying to, get through it. I hate when people go, don't normalize this presidency. I don't think anybody is really normalizing it, but we're just trying to deal. I mean, what's the alternative? To walk around going, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? Every day I'm terrified. This is fucking crazy. I mean, you can't do that. Many people have jobs. They have things to do. They have to function in the world. You don't want to be the crying guy at work. What's the matter with him? It's a Trump thing. It hasn't stopped for almost 2 years now. I don't know. How do you get through it? You got to have some hope, I guess. I don't know. Spiritual? Are you spiritual? Are you practical? What do you do? I don't know who I'm asking. I don't know who I'm expecting to answer. I myself, look, I'm a Jew for whatever that means. I mean, there's a broad spectrum of that, and generally, I don't know if I was ever taught to use God, how to use God. We were told he was there, but most of what you learn as a middle-class American Jew is that you're better than other people, and you should say you're a Jew out loud occasionally, sometimes out of context. Like those are the basic rules. And we are better than other people. I'm sorry, I know that's why we're so contemptible to some of you, but yeah, that's true. And yeah, you just kind of say you're a Jew, like maybe at dinner someone says something and you say like, well, I'm a Jew, and it doesn't make sense to anybody really, and the one other Jew there kind of knows that you're taking the hit, like you're the target now, and but I'm glad you did your part today. But I don't know, the Jesus thing, that's different, that's kind of dug in, right? If you got the Jesus put in you early on, it's usually terrified into you by terrified parents, and you're taken someplace once a week, and he scares you, at the very least. That's the best thing that can happen is just the basic fear, the God fear is good. Leave it at that. And that kind of sticks in there. It sticks in a little deeper. So I'm not judging, your faith. Do whatever you got to do to get by, right? Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Yahweh. The Marvel universe, I think, works for some people. It's a very popular belief system. They claim that it isn't, but I think it kind of is because I've poked at the Marvel universe fans, and they react like religious fanatics. And it's dug in there pretty deep. They will claim, the grown male nerd children will claim that it's just entertainment, and why do I got to be some sort of buzzkill? Why am I bullying them? Well, quite frankly, I think at this point, nerd culture, I'm punching up, all right? They're no longer, the huddled weirdos. They now sort of run the cultural apparatus. And I'm not saying, I am saying it's a shitty thing, but what I'm saying is that I think it's a belief system, and I don't think they're willing to admit that. There's a couple of bubbles, You've got the Fox News bubble, which is evil and malignant. You've got the broader Christianity bubble, which can go either way. And then you've got, the Marvel Universe bubble, which is culturally malignant, but not as evil as Fox, but it's troubling. It's troubling for a couple of reasons. One of them culturally is being like, if you're a grown-up who doesn't feel like they need or want to see those movies, you kind of feel bullied into going, and you have to literally resist. Like, I'm not going to go because you know people, they're like, maybe it'll be fun. Don't go, don't do it. Don't give in, you're a grown-up and you don't know what it'll do to your brain. Brains are very soft. They're a lot softer than we assume. There's a lot of people that are, allowing themselves to become stupid and they don't even know it. And it's sad when you're their friend. So, but like, for grown, cool, that's cool. I hate Jews, though. I hate Jews. Yeah, it's going south quick. Maybe we shouldn't talk about politics. As if that's politics. I don't know, man. Look, I will admit, if this guy does anything good, I'll admit it. I'm not saying it's going to be good for people that didn't vote for him, and it's still okay to say that in this country. I did not vote for him. But for us, it's not going to be good. It's always going to be horrible. We're not going to one day wake up in the next 3.5 years and go like, holy shit, this turned around. It's not. We're just going to have to eat that. We're going to have to suck that up and fight the fight that we can fight, but it's not going to be good. But if he does anything good, I'll admit it. That said, if it's much worse than we ever anticipated, which is really fucking bad, the people that voted for him are going to have to apologize. That's all. They're just going to have to apologize. I just need a little eye contact. Look, even if we only have 8 minutes before the missiles hit, I'm gonna need a little eye contact and a few words. Even if it's like, oh man, I didn't think you'd do this. This is crazy, bro. Sorry. Petty rules, though, right? Fucking petty. Cue free falling. And look, the sad part is, not sad, but it's that if you're of like-minded as I am, no one's got our backs in government, and that's hard. And now we got to have each other's backs, and we should do that anyways. But now you might have to, step up, in public, because one thing the popular vote means is that there's no social mandate on being a douchebag in public. So it might be on you to say things like this sometimes. Hey, it's still not okay to do that. You might have to find that courage. And I don't always have that kind of courage. I'm not the most courageous guy. I'm sort of an alpha pussy. Yeah, we exist. There's the classic alpha male, just a meathead, rage-filled, like, rah! And then there's the alpha pussy who makes fun of that guy. You're like, that guy's a douchebag. Yeah, why don't you say it to his face? Because I'm saying it to you. This is our hierarchy. That's theirs. This is how that works. I don't know how much time I have left. Not in this set, in life. I don't know how much time I have left. I'm not sick, I'm not dying, but I don't know. I'm at that point where you're getting like 53 and you start to wonder, like, how much time do I got left? And it's playing into my decision-making process. Like if my girlfriend wants to watch a movie I don't want to watch, I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to die during that. I don't want to. I'd hate that to be the time. Let's make a better choice. I think we can make a better choice. Like if someone comes up to me, it's like, oh man, you don't listen to Fish? You got to listen to Fish. I don't know how much time I got left. I really, and what if I like it? That's like the rest of my life, right? I got no more room in my heart or my mind for another jam band, man. I mean, I got half the Grateful Dead catalog in there, and I think like 3 or 4 Allman Brothers songs. I'm maxed out. I'm filled up. And if you're ever asking me this question, have you seen that documentary with it? Stop right there. I don't know how much time I got left. too many documentaries. Let's slow down on the documentaries. We're all loaded up. We got enough for now. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. There's some good ones out there, but there are some bad ones. Sometimes I think documentary filmmaking is just a Hail Mary pass for someone almost giving up on the medium. You know, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but just because you have an iPhone and your cat is sick doesn't make you a genius. I'm gonna call it 1 out of 9. It's about my cat dying, but it's also about me accepting failure. I think this is much better than the one I made about my dad's struggle to buy pants in an unfamiliar store. I just don't know how much time I have left. And I don't think I'm afraid to die. I prefer it happens quickly. Like the transition, I just wanted to be like, boom, boom. You know, I'd like my last words to be something like, wait, what? That'd be preferable. But the reason I don't think I'm afraid to die is this weird reason. It's a weird reason. Because I've always had this recurring image in my head, and I never understood it till now, and I think I misinterpreted it before. I'll just share it with you, because I don't know what you would do, but it's a recurring image I get, and it's just me hanging from a cliff. That's where we enter. Me hanging from a cliff. I don't know why I'm hanging from a cliff. I know there's no one around. I don't know what happened, but I'm hanging from a cliff. And I never picture myself climbing back up. It's only a matter of time before I'm like, oh. And I think that's because I'm not afraid to die. I also think it's because, I'm not a control freak. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, anyone could scramble back up. It takes real courage just to let go. And I don't have a God in place. It just wasn't put there. And, I'm 53, and I don't think it's going to happen. The wheels would really have to come off, for me to find God at this age. But I think I'm spiritual, maybe. I don't know. Nah, probably not. Like, when did this question become so popular? Like, I get it like 3 or 4 times a week. Hey, are you meditating? Do you meditate? It's like, what's happening? Why is everyone asking me that? Like, does that happen to you, or is it crazy? Like, are you meditating? Like, wait, are you guys part of the same team? Why are you No, I'm not fucking meditating. I know what it is, but I'm not doing it. I've done it. I did not get the desired results. I know how to meditate. I get, you got to sit quietly and comfortably. Be mindful. That's another word getting way too much usage. When did that become a word, everyone? That's everywhere. Be mindful. What is that? It's a meditation word. Be mindful. Be mindful of your breath. And this was me, meditating the one time I did it. Mindful of my breath. You should be mindful of your breath, and thoughts will come, but don't lock onto them. Don't attach yourself to the thoughts. Just let them go by. Let the thoughts come, but let them go by. All right, so I'm mindful of my breath. Let the thoughts go by. I don't know what the hell he's going to do. Ooh. I don't know how much time I have left. Oh, okay. My dad's an asshole. That one's not going by. That one's staying. But in all honesty, I got to where you needed to be. The one time I meditated successfully.